Hi guys, welcome again to my channel. My name is Cherry Mark. Thanks for joining me tonight and thanks for being part of my video. I am here today with a different kind of video, as you can see from my setting. Yes, today we want to bake, and yeah, it's Christmas time, and yeah, people are at home with families and friends, baking, eating. You know, Christmas is all about eating, drinking, having fun, and all that. So today we are gonna bake a cake, a Christmas cake made of raisins and coconut coconut pieces. We have these coconut pieces here, and then we have cinnamon. We're gonna make a Christmas cake made of cinnamon, raisins. I'm sorry, I have to show you my raisins. The raisins I have, and the coconut. I don't know how you call this in English, but yeah, these are just some coconut, fine coconut, grated coconut, if I can give it a better word. So yeah, for this recipe we need 4 eggs. As you can see, the eggs must be in room temperature, so don't get your eggs right from the fridge. Then you need, according to your personal taste, you need 1 cup of sugar. I have it here. I don't prefer a lot of sugar. I am very strict to sugary things, and that's why I chose to have this little. But normally you're supposed to have 1 to 2 cups of sugar. Now again, you need 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of oil. Make sure you have like sunflower oil or flaxseed oil. Don't use anything to do with olive oil or coconut oil. Now then, the other thing you need is baking powder. This is 15 grams of baking powder and vanilla sugar mixed together. Make sure the vanilla sugar and the baking powder are mixed together. And you need flour. You need baking flour. From this you need 12 spoons of baking flour. So, and keep in mind, you must preheat your oven. It must be preheated at 150 degrees before. You must preheat the oven 150 degrees prior to baking, or prior to starting the preparation of your cake. And not forgetting, you also need a baking foam, which I will still include later on after doing the whole mixing, so don't forget that. Before wasting much time, let's get started, and let's start with breaking the eggs. You need a mixing dish like this one. So don't mind my kitchen, it's a bit chaotic, but well, it's all fine and good. So I have the eggs, as I said. Ooh, the 4 eggs. Sorry, some small shells just broke inside. So that's one. You put all the 4 eggs right into your mixing bowl. The mixing bowl has to be as big as possible to make sure everything fits in whatever you are gonna mix, and not to allow any kind of pouring outside. So the other thing we're gonna do is put the sugar right inside the egg. And we're gonna start right away with mixing of this mixture. So you need a mixture, a hand mixture, or you can also use a kitchen machine, which is very easy. So whatever you have back at home, just use that. So I connect my mixer to the power and I will start mixing the eggs with the sugar. Make sure you mix the eggs and the sugar until it's completely fluffy and it's not dripping. So I want to increase the mixing power. I continue mixing. I increase more of it, and make sure you beat the mixer until it's completely white in color, like until the yolk is no longer you can no longer see the yolk. So that's the thing. So we continue mixing this. You can see it keeps changing. Continue mixing until this mixture is very firm and it's completely fluffy, like until there is a lot of air inside the mixture. Okay, what I'm saying is this: make sure you mix the egg and sugar until this mixture is no longer in this form of dripping. Make sure it's very stiff and it's not flipping down. So you beat it, you continue mixing until the whole consistency is really fluffy and it's stiff. So we're gonna continue. As you can see, you see the mixture of egg and sugar. This mixture, the mixture is still not stiff enough. It's still flipping down, it's dropping down. So we need to keep beating it once again and more and more until it's very fine. So I'm gonna put on more power. I'm gonna beat it. good to go. Look at it. Look at it. At this stage, the sugar and the egg is completely broken down, and it's no longer like dripping the way it was dripping before. Normally you're supposed to continue beating, but for now I'm gonna continue to the next step. But the most important thing, just to have the best results of this cake, is to make sure the dripping is no longer, you can no longer see it. So I'm going to go ahead, and what we are gonna do now is add the oil. I need a cup of oil, as I had already mentioned before, and we're gonna mix. So the next thing we're gonna add now is the milk, 1 cup of milk. So you can continue beating as you add, continue beating, continue mixing, and as you add. So at this point I'm going to add my flour. We need 12 spoons of flour. 12 spoons of flour. So teaspoons, like a spoonful of flour. So I need like 12 pieces. So at this point, make sure you have added all your liquid ingredients before you come to your dry ingredients. So as you can see, I added the oil already, and then I went to the sugar, the eggs, and the milk. So I'm gonna put the flour, 12 spoons, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's it. And make sure you also add your mixture of baking powder. We said it's 15 grams, or the small sachet of baking powder, and the vanilla sugar. So put this together, and now continue mixing the mixture again, just to lift. Like at this point you are just lifting the mixture, you are not like really mixing it, it's just like mixing. So be gentle. Normally at this point you can already start using you can just use what is it called, you can even use a spoon, a cooking spoon, or whatever you have to lift the mixture, because the purpose now is lifting the mixture and enclose the air. Don't let the air go that is already in the mixture. Just be gentle and make sure you enclose everything. So don't just be gentle, 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 gentle. Yeah. So I'm just gonna increase a bit just to speed up the process. and close the flour mixture to the liquid mixture and make sure everything is mixed in very well. So this is the end result of the mixture. As you can see, at this point it's actually dripping down, which is a good sign. So now I'm going to add the cinnamon. I have cinnamon here with me. Oops, sorry. Cinnamon. I will put 1 spoonful of cinnamon according to your preference. You can do according to what you like or according to your taste. So I'm going to add cinnamon right inside, like a spoonful of it. Wow, the aroma in this cinnamon is amazing. It's very nice. And I will put the, excuse me, I'll put the coconut pieces, the grated coconut, which I already shown you before. It looks like this. This is how it looks like. Maybe I have a clear, a more clear picture. I can show you guys. That's how it does look. Oh, sorry. That's grated coconut. It just looks this fine. So I'm going to add according to my feeling, or yeah, I put just put more of it because I love I love the taste of coconut. So I'm just putting like freely without having an approximate amount of it. And at this time I can continue mixing everything in, folding and enclosing the air inside the mixture. So it looks great. It looks really great. Remember not to go very high with your mixing, otherwise you're gonna spoil the whole thing. Just be very gentle. Just be really gentle and try to lift and fold, lift and fold, lift and fold. That's the technique. So yes, you can actually use the whisk without even turning on the machine, so it's like just going deep inside and coming upwards, going deep inside and coming upwards, folding the mixture. So at this point the mixture is already done. It's looking great, beautiful, everything is nice. So far so good. So yeah, the last thing we have is the raisins. I love putting some raisins to my cake today, and this is what I have with me. So we're gonna put this something. Oh, let me show you how they look like. Oops, sorry. So we're gonna I just put a handful of them because I love my cake with raisins in them. I love that. So yes, everything is so good. So far so good. Excuse my finger. I have a small cut, but it's covered anyways, so no worries. These are the raisins I'm having. Oh, they are yummy. So we're gonna just fold in. Remember, you don't need to turn on the machine actually. You don't need to unless you want to, but it's not necessary. At this time the mixture is well completely done. Everything looks perfectly fine, and now we can proceed to the baking process, which is going to take us around 50 minutes. So without wasting much time, I will just transfer the mixture to my baking form, which I apparently do not have right here with me, but just give me 1 second. I get it ready. I have to clean my hands. I need to clean my hands. Just 1 minute. So I'm right here with you guys. This is my baking form. It's like a spring form, which is around 26 centimeters in diameter. So this is what I'm gonna do. I will use today for baking the cake. Remember, this is a Christmas cake with cinnamon, raisins, and grated coconut. So we are gonna transfer this mixture right inside the spring form. Don't forget to use a baking paper, just to avoid the cake from getting burnt. Oops. It's a bit loud. Just forgive me. I'm almost done. So just did a mess, but anyways, yes. So this is my baking paper. This light and transparent. I'll put this aside, and now we are gonna place this. Just give me 1 second. Let me get rid of this stuff. It's becoming too congested. So always clear your working area in the kitchen. Avoid some messes like I am having right here. Always keep clear your kitchen area. As soon as you're done, make sure you've cleared everything. Don't wait. Don't just sit there and wait. Clear your mess every now and then. So we're gonna transfer this. Oh Jesus, I always have a problem in fixing this thing inside the spring form, but we are good to go. We're good to go. Oops, what's going on? So I have it again. Oh my God, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. So now I always confuse the side. So it's supposed to be upwards, and then the paper and the spring form, which I had done actually before, but I didn't get it right. So this is how it looks like. Now what I do from this step now is I paste or I rub the spring form with some butter or margarine and then put some flour inside just to make sure the mixture does not stick inside while baking. So we're gonna rub it. Gonna rub some margarine. I use margarine for this rubbing or brushing. You can actually use a brush, but actually, yeah, just prefer using my hands, which is also fine. Just brush around with your hands or apply the butter, margarine, just to make sure the cake mixture does not stick on your spring pot. We are almost getting ready and getting done with this process. So this is how it looks like. That's how it looks like. Now I'll just put just a bit of flour inside. Let me show you guys how I do it. So this is how I do it. So you just spread the flour inside the spring form. I apparently just put a lot of it, and yes, I have to drain some of it, otherwise it's too much. So that's the end product of brushing the spring form with the flour and the margarine or oil or butter. So we are going to go ahead and put the mixture inside for baking to start. That's my mixture. Just put it inside. As you can see, the raisins just settled down the mixture. So they are gonna when the baking is going to when I'm baking, the raisins will be right on the top. The mixture is so yummy, delicious. Wow, I can already taste the raisins, the coconut, the grated coconut, and the cinnamon is very intense, like for real. It's very intense and I love the taste. I can't wait to taste this cake. Like honestly, I can't wait when it's ready. So that's it. I try to put everything right inside, no waste, no throwing away. So that's how it looks like. You can just try to spread everything evenly inside, just to make sure everything is evenly spread. And be always gentle. Just be gentle with what you're doing. So that's it, guys. We are going to go ahead with baking this mixture, and I'll see you in an hour's time when the cake is ready. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. That thing is yummy. Delicious. Wow, I'm very much impressed. I'm so impressed about everything. Wow. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and put our baking mixture inside the oven. So I'm gonna show you. As you can see, that's my oven, right at 180 degrees Celsius, both lower and upper heat put on. And now it's time to close and wait for the cake to bake. Wish me luck, and let's see us in an hour's time. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for baking with me tonight. I am so excited. I can't wait to have the end results of this Christmas cake, which is made of raisins, grated coconut, and cinnamon. Remember, this is a special cake for Christmas season. It's for Christmas season. So do this for your guests, for your family, for your relatives, and let's see what's going to come out. See you soon. Bye.